Hey guys, Zach with the Pool Boys here. Today I'm going to briefly go over how to break down your cartridge filter and clean it using this Hayward demo model that we have. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do when you're cleaning your filter is turn off the pump. And make sure the pump is not going to come on during the time that you have the filter torn apart and are cleaning it. Secondly, you're going to want to look at the top of the filter and you should have some sort of air relief assembly. What you want to do is open this air relief assembly and let the air out of the filter. You'll hear the air start pulling into the filter, and this is depressurizing the filter before you open it. Next, we're going to take off the band. When you do this, you'll either need a wrench, socket wrench, or some pliers to get this bolt off. To get the hardware off, you may need to take some sort of flathead screwdriver and gently work the band off. They're going to be on there really good. Try not to damage the filter while you do this. Alright, now that we have the band off, we're going to go ahead and remove the top. Once you have the top off the filter, you'll have a similar manifold with your cartridges in here. What you can do to kick the manifold off is take your screwdriver and gently get in here and work it up out of the cartridges. You want to be careful not to force or break the manifold. You also want to check your manifold, inspect it for any cracks, and make sure that it's not broken. Once you get your manifold out, you can individually remove your cartridges. You're going to take all your cartridges out one by one and line them up somewhere flat, somewhere where your hose can reach. When we do it, we use a pressure nozzle like this, connected to your garden hose, and you're going to go up and down, side to side, and work from top to bottom, cleaning this cartridge up. And you're going to slowly rotate it. You're going to want to do a real good job. You're going to go over this for a while. You're going to do that to each individual cartridge, and while you have them out, you want to look at them and inspect these bands. These bands are holding these cartridge pleats apart so that they can do their job filtering. If these bands start breaking, when under pressure, these pleats are going to fold over and the cartridge is not going to filter very effectively. Once we have our cartridges clean, we're going to put them on the base in here. You'll see where they go. You're going to put them back into place. You can't mess it up. Get them all in there, push them down firm. You have your standpipe here with an O-ring. I always recommend getting some sort of O-ring lubricant and lubing up these O-rings. We're going to take our manifold and we're going to line it up with these cartridges and this standpipe. We're going to make sure it's in there nice and snug. You may have to work it around a little bit. Perfect. Now we're going to put the top on. Before you put the top on, you're going to want to check this tank O-ring. You can add some lubricant. Some people don't like to. I always like to put lubricant on this O-ring. And we're going to take the tank top and we're going to want to make sure we clean the surface really good of any debris. Once we have that done, we're going to set the top back on carefully. Make sure that it sits down properly. Spin it to where you want your gauge. And then we're going to put this band clamp on. It can sometimes be a real pain lining this up. It's always nice to have an extra hand to help you. We're going to put our band on. And what you'll notice is now that we've taken it apart, a lot of the times the hardware is not going to reach all the way through for your nut to grab onto. So what I like to do is get a nice hold on this, take your rubber mallet, and gently tap around the pin. And once you get to a point where you can get that nut on, you're going to get your nut on and you're going to start tightening. As you tighten the band clamp, take your rubber mallet and tap around the edge, making sure that band sucks up nice and tight. One other option that you can do when you have the filter all apart, depending on how much dirt and debris is in the bottom of the filter tank, you'll have a drain plug. You can always pull this drain plug out and rinse out the shell and let it flush out any dirt or debris. I only recommend doing this if you have to. Over time, these drain plugs will get brittle and you can end up breaking it off in the filter. There you have it. Thanks for watching.